Welcome students. In this particular session, we are going to see what are the different kind of steps in data analysis when we are going to use it in the Python language. Okay. Very first step should be once you open a new file in the Jupyter notebook, you should go and rename it. So I'll just rename this as data analysis steps. Okay, so I'm just mentioning any of the file name you can mention as per your convenience. Data analysis steps. What I will do is I will comment here in this session. We will see overview of all the steps required. I'm not going to teach you detailed steps in this particular session, so I'm just giving overview of all the steps required in data analysis. Okay, so what are the steps? Write it down. First of all, I will write data analysis steps, and then I will write down here hashtag one. First step is always start with data importing. Okay, we have already seen what is data importing. Okay, how to import the CSV file, Excel file. That is nothing but the data importing in our Python. Then data preparation. Okay, so data preparation. Because if I make any kind of spelling mistakes, so that is not by intentional, so just bear with me. Okay, so data preparation. After data preparation, we go with the data analysis, then we go with the and we can go with the fourth part is data visualization. Okay, then we will go with the actual data. When we visualize the our all the analysis, what we need is only data insights, and finally we are doing this entire things for the decision making. Okay, so we are doing all these things for the decision making, nothing else. All right, so these are the steps that we need to see one by one in our further courses, further sessions. This particular thing we have already seen in my previous video, data importing, where we have imported CSV file and Excel file. Once we import that file, then there is something called as data preparation. What is preparation? Data preparation. Data preparation means whenever we import a file, that file is a raw kind of file. We need to convert that file into a, or we need to convert that data into information. Okay, what kind of processing we need in that? We need to deal with missing values. Okay, the raw file might be having some blank values, missing values, NA values. We need to do something for that. Either we delete or we fill that missing value. There might be outliers also. Outliers means extreme values. For example, if I'm asking marks of all students in a test, if students are telling we have scored something 5 marks, 6 marks, 7 mark, 8 mark, okay, in this range out of 20 marks, but there is only one student who have scored 18 marks, that particular student is a outlier for me, extreme case. Similarly, it can be lower extreme also. Every student is scoring 10, 12, 15 marks. There is one student who has scored 0 or 1 mark. This is a lower extreme. In short, in any of the analysis, if there are extreme cases which are, there can be one or two or three or five points or certain number of points which are very much far away from the majority points. In future sessions we are going to see that that particular points are called as outlier. Okay, why to deal with that? Why we are worried about this thing? In further session you will understand. If this particular extremes are present in our analysis, they can hamper our analysis. Correct. If we are taking average, so they can increase the average value unnecessarily or they can decrease the average value unnecessarily. So in short, they will affect our data analysis. That's why dealing with outlier is also very much important. Again, dealing with irrelevant data. Now in data preparation process, first of all we should understand what is necessary data, what is unnecessary data for us. If we consider to analyze all the weight and height of all the students in my class. So if I'm asking name, age, gender, your height, weight, location, email address, and phone number, this much information of each and every individual. You should tell that, sir, from this only name of student, age, sorry, name of student, height and weight. Only this many are necessary for our analysis. Why? Because we need to only check student by student their weight and their height. We do not need their phone numbers, email address, nothing. Unnecessary why to analyze, why to keep that in our data set. Removing that data is called as removing the irrelevant data. In this way, we first prepare our data set. Okay, the data when we import is in the raw format. Not always, but most of the time the data will be in the raw format. We need to check, should we prepare the data? Is there any irrelevant thing? Is there any errors? Do we need to, integrate the files? Do we need to do something with that files or what? If we do something with that file to, be prepared for the analysis, that is called as data preparation process. And then the actual analysis start. Now once the actual analysis start, there are many kind of analysis that we perform. It can be descriptive analysis, it can be predictive, prescriptive, diagnostic, it can be exploratory analysis. Okay, and in further session we are going to see one by one in detail. After doing the analysis, still our data set is in the number format only. One thing you should remember, like whatever we are dealing currently, we are dealing with structured data. Okay, what do you mean by structured data? See, data means what? Data is nothing but any kind of alphanumerical value. It can be alphabets, it can be characters, symbols, it can be numbers, anything, raw format. That is my data. Once that data is in organized in a table format, that is called as structured data. What is example of structured data? Any data set in the Excel, in CSV is called as structured data. Other hand side, unstructured data means which is not in table format. It can be text, writing the blogs, articles, essays, images, videos, music, songs. All these things are the unstructured data. Okay, and emails can be your semi-structured data where emails can have text also and they can have a table also. So this kind of different kind of data are there. Currently whatever we are doing the analysis, this particular analysis, we will restrict ourselves for only structured data, remember. All right, once we do that analysis, still our data will be in the table format only, and I don't want that particular data into a table format. For better representation, I will visualize, I will create some graph, I will create some charts, pie chart, donut chart, line chart, histograms or something, due to which representation will be easier, and we can easily communicate our thinking, or business communication becomes smooth with our client or our boss. Okay, and then finally we will make some insights. Ultimately, what we need from this particular entire process is insights. When we analyze any data, we need what are our opinions, what are our interpretations, and then what are our insights. So you will see that what are the insights in detail, how to create that insights, everything. Okay, but you make the insights with the help of whatever graph charts you have made over here, data visualization. Okay, and finally then you will think that what decision should be taken. You will have a problem statement, correct? Without problem statement you cannot do the analysis part. Okay, if anyone asks you without any problem statement, can you do the analysis? Yes, but that is only one kind of analytics. Like we can only do descriptive analytics, but we have some problem statement, like we need to predict future value, go with predictive analytics. We need to identify why failures has happened, diagnostic analysis. We want to find some solutions, we go with the prescriptive analytics. We need to find out some hidden patterns, we need to explore something else, so that is exploratory analysis. But most probably without any problem statement, whatever analysis are there, they are mostly descriptive or exploratory. Okay, but majority analysis will be having your some intention behind that. There should be some intention, either increasing productivity, decreasing time, increasing sales, okay, increasing customer journey, increasing, making better customer journey, increasing customer interaction, something should be there, right? For that, what should be a decision? That decisions are expected from your side, so that client will get help for that particular decision making, and for that entire data analysis we are going to perform. Okay, so in further sessions we will see all the process step by step. Thank you.